Could a computer hacker, terrorist, or information warrior gain access to our financial, communications, transportation, or utility systems and possibly shut them down? The tools are readily available on today's powerful PCs. And in addition to the hacker who lives for the thrill of the cyber break-in, electronic thieves and terrorists may be actively writing programs which could cripple sectors of our national infrastructure.
Whether it's our telecommunications, whether it's our transportation, whether it's our energy sector, whether it's our financial sector, those sectors are so interconnected that if one component of it goes down, the other parts of it can also go down.
Acknowledging the reality of the threat, in July of 1996, the President created, by executive order, the President's Commission on Critical Infrastructure Protection, chaired by aerospace consultant and retired Air Force General Robert T. Marsh.
The information age makes it possible for individuals armed only with computers to gain access to our infrastructures without physically crossing our borders. Unlike Willie Sutton, who had to go to the bank to rob it, today's hacker can try to rob it from home using a PC.
The panel members represented the highest levels of industry, academia, and government. Their objective? To identify the threats and formulate a comprehensive national strategy to protect our infrastructures. To better understand the vulnerabilities, the Commission conducted intensive research and met with over 6,000 representatives of the public and private sectors, including 5 public meetings in cities across the country. Commissioners heard public testimony and also met privately with CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, representatives of leading universities, and state and local government officials. After more than a year of public outreach and research, the Commission's findings and 77 recommendations were published in a comprehensive report. Extensive local and national media coverage helped to increase awareness of this important issue.
From ABC News, this is Nightline.
This is CNN.
The White House just got this dire warning. It's only a matter of time before serious hackers bring down the nation's phone, banking, and other communication systems.
The Presidential Commission has concluded that the effects of an attack over the Internet, a cyber attack, in essence, could be devastating.
The President's Commission is putting out a warning tonight about web security.
A presidential panel wants the government to increase funding to prevent hackers from sabotaging the U.S. infrastructure and to protect computer security.
Trying to stay ahead of any high-tech enemy, the Commission proposes to quadruple the nation's high-tech security research budget and create a cybersecurity command center for government and industry.
The Marsh Commission recommends more research on computer security, more education to make everyone aware of the need for computer security, and development of better computer security systems.
The Commission's recommendations to the President were also sent to Cabinet Secretaries and an advisory committee made up of industry leaders and co-chaired by former Senator Sam Nunn and former Deputy Attorney General Jamie Gorelick.
And so what we have to do is join together the private sector, which owns these resources, and the government, which has the responsibility to protect the American people, in a really unique joint effort to harden those systems against attack, to make sure that we know when there is an attack, and to jointly work together to mitigate any consequences of an attack.
But we're going to have an unprecedented kind of cooperation between the public sector on security and the private sector on protecting its own assets, which are part of that security.
To learn more about the Commission's work and read its report to the President, visit their website at www.pccip.gov.